Okay. What's happening?
Ready?
Oh.
Close your
Mizuki's there.
eyes.
Close your
That's it.
eyes. What the hell's happening?
Now inhale nice and slow.
What the
As if
fuck am I
trying to
listening
catch
to?
the slight fragrance of a blossom in the air. And let it out.
Is this like therapy?
Relax your shoulders. Picture yourself enveloped in the soft embrace of a cloud.
What in the ASMR am I listening to?
Very good. Now, let go of your troubles and feel yourself become lighter in body and mind.
Right. Where's the trailer at?
参戦花祭り？
ナンジラに声をかけたのには一つ目的があるんだ。
Okay, so we in
料理の
Inazuma.
変化の力を借りて
左右
人間の想像した遊芸を作るというな。
この白髪についてけ。それから桃神のお姉さんにも
Yaimiko, okay.
ざっくり言うと
Inazuma Festival.
見た夢がテーマになってる。吉間と悪夢の間を行き
It looks like mini games.
美味しい油揚げを探すんだ。
ほう。
今回の設計は典型的な打ち方をもとに新たな要素を取り入れ、かつ既存の弱点を
What's
補
going on
う
here?
ことでまっすぐ素早く打てるようになってる。
新たに極上無双
Ito?
制作組スケダー 2D 参上。
先日受けた広告の仕事がまだ終わっていない。
大したことでもね、すぐに片付けてくからよ。七星召喚、勝者は常に人生の
I should like totally put captions so I can hear what they're saying. Oh, Mizuki.
私は夢みずきって呼んで。
Okay.
夢療法。悪夢の悪夢を飛んでいけ。
Oh, she got a booty shot when she's doing her ultimate. Okay, I
人
see.
間の悪夢を食らう能力があるの。食べた
Oh,
悪
those are
夢
cute.
は自分の夢の中で
We're
消
going
化
on
す
a
る必
date
要
with-
があったね。まず目を
How
つむ
many
って
people from like
深呼吸を
Inazuma do we have to
この香りを
freaking
じっ
date,
くり
bruh?
嗅いでみて。次は視覚的な準備をしよう。私がいいって言うまで目を開
What
け
the
ちゃダ
hell
メ
is
だ
going
ぞ。
on?
二重心って
A doppelganger.
二つの人が現れるっていう仕事柄何らかの理由で治療を拒ん
What
だ
the hell
り
is going on?
治療を受けられない患者はたくさん見てきた。そして症状には
Raiden!
すぐに
Okay.
その兆しが見えて
Wait, I see there's
大
warning
きな
signs in
力
the
を持つ
Shogun.
者が
What do you mean?
夢とうつつを
We haven't seen Raiden in
区別できなくなる
ages.
現実で起こっていることのすべて
My
を
wife.
戦の延長線上にあるものと勘違いしてしまったら
こたびの
Wait,
敵
what?
悪夢だけではある
We're
が
facing is just a nightmare. A night? Whose nightmare?
今回 A はあの人たちを振り下ろさなくて
Okay, I like that we're spending time with Raiden.
我が願いを聞こ示せ。
虚空の幻、真理を追いぬ。
いざ渡らせたまえとかしこみも申す。
Moonlight amid dreams. Okay. Redemption code. Oh, the redemption code is literally called JI Special Program 5.4. They literally gave up on making the codes ridiculously stupid with all these like long letters and numbers. Okay, finally. Alright. Well, I'm happy that we're going back to Inazuma to see Raiden and the rest, but like from the transition, the cutscenes, and how the game looks, or how they're presenting it, it looks like a massive filler patch. Like a massive filler patch. Like, massive. Like, I don't expect anything to be interesting except a bit of lore. That's it. Mizuki looks alright. She looks alright. But I'm glad we're going back to see Raiden and Yaimiko and like the rest of them. Not so much Ito, but yeah.
Hello, travelers. Welcome to the version 5.4 special program. I'm Gabe from the Loke team.
And I'm Kai.
We meet again, everyone. Although this time, a mysterious voice guided us here.
Yeah, that must have been Mizuki, right?
Yes, and speaking of Mizuki, does everyone remember Isa Bathhouse? It's one of the businesses near Tenshukaku.
Oh yeah, I remember talking to the owner. Apparently, the inspiration for the business comes from Netland's hot springs.
Well, Mizuki happens to be a major shareholder of Isa Bathhouse.
Major shareholder? Wait, there are tons of rumors about her. I heard she returned from abroad to put Miko out of business. Oh, and she used to...
Let me guess. She used to sneak into Grand Narukami Shrine to pour hot water on the sacred sakura? Or that Isa Bathhouse is coming out with a promotional duo to compete with Miss Hina?
Oh yeah, that's exactly what I heard.
Those rumors are a bit misleading.
What? Okay.
Mention of Miss Hina.
So, what's the truth?
Well, first, we need a bit more context. This is Yume Mizuki.
Oh, I love the sound of her name. And look at her outfit. It's like a combination of a kimono and a maid uniform.
Wait, is she like
a fusion elements,
freaking...
which makes
She's
sense
got
for
a
someone
tail.
who often travels abroad.
Is she like a demon?
And she has a tail. Does that mean she's a yokai?
Yes, but don't worry, definitely a friendly
Oh,
one.
she's a
Mizuki
yokai.
is a Yumekui Baku, a type of yokai that use their powers to eat people's nightmares. She also happens to be a clinical psychologist.
Hold on.
That explains the
Clinical
ASMR.
psychologist?
Yeah, maybe that's kind of hard to imagine. Here, these anecdotes should help paint a better picture.
Let's see.
That explains
Mizuki
the
once traded a
ASMR.
warrior who returned from Night Warden Wars. After consuming his nightmare, she passed out for several days.
I was gonna ask what
Sounds
yokai
like
was, but
that
the answer is
nightmare
yeah.
didn't go down easy.
Definitely not. Certain nightmares are difficult for Yumekui Baku to digest and can even become poisonous. The nightmare of a warrior who has seen the horrors of the abyss, it's too intense for the Baku to consume directly. So, as a psychologist, that's where Mizuki comes in. She uses clinical methods to help her patients reach a point where their nightmares are safe to consume. If the Baku tried to intervene without those methods, in terms of consequences, passing out is only the tip of the iceberg.
Wow. A Baku's job is a lot harder than I thought.
Yeah, but Mizuki doesn't mind. To her, consuming people's nightmares is what it means to be a
All that I
Baku.
know about
It
Mizuki
inspired
is
her
that
to
she's
travel
really
all
bad.
around Tibet, learning everything she could about psychology. That's what makes her
And that
practice
she's
so
on the standard
unique.
banner.
She combines her clinical knowledge with yokai power.
Oh, I was wondering how she encountered a warrior from Natland. So she's a traveler too.
Yep, in addition to clinical methods, she also uses hot spring baths, music, and incense during the treatment process. Actually, travelers can even check out Isa Bathhouse for themselves. With the relaxing hot springs and delicious food offerings, you can bring your stress and you'll leave refreshed.
Nice.
Nice. I wanted to ask though, the incense we just saw looked like it was from Sumeru. Has Mizuki been there too?
Yes, Mizuki has contacts all over Tibet. In fact, we can introduce a few right now.
Oh,
Wait, she knows
Mizuki and
Mulani?
Mulani know each other. Wait a minute. Across from Walani's shop, I remember seeing a new business. The announcement mentioned something about a hint of sakura, a touch of purple. Could it belong to Mizuki?
Good eye. That's Yume Mizuki's Cozy Corner, and it's about to open soon.
I didn't know she was
Mulani
childhood
even ordered
friends
a
with
gift to
Yamiko, but I
congratulate
can
Mizuki on
understand
the
that because they're
opening.
yokais.
Wow, I had no idea those two were so close.
And speaking of business ventures, Mizuki is also working with Kokomi to open another branch of Isa Bathhouse on Watatsumi Island.
Another one? Jeez, does she even sleep?
Well, nothing's set in stone, but if it works out, she'll be able to help even more people suffering from nightmares.
Okay, so it sounds like Mizuki is just really dedicated to her work. Those rumors get her completely wrong. It's terrible.
Yeah.
Childhood friends with
People will
Yamika,
take
that's
the smallest
crazy.
piece of information and
Yeah, I
let
wouldn't
their
expect it
imaginations
either.
run wild. The truth is, Miko and Mizuki have known each other since childhood, and there's a slight rivalry between them. After all, Isa Bathhouse
Rivalry!
and Yai Publishing House both offer an outlet to unwind, so in a way, their markets overlap. But
Oh,
they're
I
definitely
see.
not trying to put each other out of business here. Someone else is guilty of that. and Mizuki is the one being targeted.
Wait, what's going on?
Hi, hey babe,
That's
welcome to
something
stream.
travelers can find out for themselves in
Morning,
Mizuki's story
Pookie.
quest, Tapirus Somniator chapter. Before we get into it, there's two quick things to note. First, travelers can earn extra level up materials for a Mizuki by completing her quest. Second, starting in version 5.4, keys will no longer be required to
wait,
unlock story
whoa.
quests.
Okay.
Oh, sweet. That should make it easier to spend time with our favorite characters.
Keys don't need
Now,
story
let's
quests
take a
anymore.
little sneak peek at Mizuki's story
Okay.
quest, shall we?
Who are these two? Oh, wait.
The reason why I was
is that
saying
the
brother is
promotional
because I'm
duo
looking at
from
the
rumor?
materials
You know,
and it
Miss
requires
Hina's
the same
competition?
shit
No, not even close.
as a Sid
These
Lally.
two are therapists who work
Which
with
is a Nemo.
Mizuki at Isa Bathhouse. The shorter one is actually the older of the two. They're polar opposites in terms of personality, though. So, as you can imagine, they also
massive
have different
Nora, yeah, man.
approaches when it comes to therapy. All right, let's take a look at the next picture.
Whoa, those round little guys are so cute.
Yeah, that's what Yumekui Baku look like when they're young. With a little training, they'll be able to turn into human form one day.
Oh.
Okay. Now I want to know what Mizuki looked like when she was little.
Well, with a little luck, you might just get the chance. And speaking of luck, to many people in Inazuma, encountering a little Baku is a sign of good luck.
Because it means when you sleep that night, your nightmares will be gone?
That's right. But in Mizuki's story quest, travelers won't need to rely on luck to experience Mizuki's treatment for themselves.
That sounds pretty lucky to me.
I guess you're right. Okay.
Why the fuck
on
did
to
you
the
type
next picture.
Deku Baku slime in my
Whoa,
fucking chat?
what
Oh my
is that
god.
thing? It looks very unsettling. And
I was
did
waiting for
mention
someone to say it, but I was like,
dangerous?
there's no way
You're
no one's
not wrong.
Please it to me. Someone's
Mizuki and the
actually gonna
traveler
say it.
have
And
a
of course
few
it's
crises
Rocky
to
says
resolve
that.
in this quest.
Deku Baku
So,
slime.
I think
What the
this
fuck?
is a perfect time to check out what Mizuki can do in combat.
What is so important about this fucking water?
Is it time for our session?
I don't actually mind her voice.
Let's go.
I expected it to sound really squeaky and high pitched. I expected it to sound really
In
squeaky and high
battle,
pitched.
Mizuki waves her fan to unleash refreshing bursts of wind that deal animo damage.
Right.
Her elemental skill weaves memories of beautiful dreams and causes her to enter the Dream Drifter state.
Whoa, that looks so fun.
Okay.
Yeah. The Dream Drifter state is one of the key ways Mizuki works with her team to defeat enemies. In this state, Mizuki periodically deals AoE animo damage to nearby enemies and
It's gonna be
increases
shit.
swirl damage for the entire party.
Right.
Unlocking the talent Bright Moon's Restless Voice can even extend the duration of the Dream Drifter state.
Okay.
Mizuki's elemental burst pulls in nearby
Booty
enemies
shot.
and summons a mini Baku to the field. This
No,
mini
God!
Baku creates Yumeni-style special snacks that can be picked up by party members.
Oh, you have
Picking
to
up
pick
the
up the
snack
little
has
things
two different
to
effects,
regenerate
depending on the HP of the
I remember
active
store
character.
HP.
If the active character's HP is above a certain percent, picking up the snack will unleash a Munen shockwave that deals AoE animo damage to surrounding enemies. If their HP is below a certain percent, picking up the snack will restore an amount of HP. If the snack remains on the field for some time without being picked up, it will explode and deal AoE animo damage to surrounding enemies.
That's
Whoa,
okay.
So Mizuki looks after her teammates in multiple ways.
Definitely. Mizuki's gameplay has an effortless feel to it. Like I mentioned earlier, Mizuki increases swirl damage for the entire party, which gives us a world of possibilities when it comes to team comps. All you need are characters whose element reacts with animo. Use them to apply elemental effects to enemies. Then, when Mizuki unleashes her elemental skill, she can target enemies with ease as she hovers above the battlefield. With her animo vision, Mizuki takes her teammates' skills to the next level by increasing swirl damage. And when the time is right, you can unleash her elemental burst to give your party members an added edge in combat.
Okay, I see what you mean now. There's definitely an ease to her kit. She works in so many different teams.
Oh, I should mention another cool thing about her abilities. When Mizuki is in your team and a party member consumes a dish with restorative effects, there's a certain chance for the dish to be heightened. Now, here's the interesting part. The higher the friendship level of the character consuming the dish, the greater the chance of triggering that effect.
Okay, I think I see where this is going.
It all comes back to her profession. The more you interact with a
Chat,
patient, the more
I'm
you
sorry.
understand them.
I was
And
trying
in
so
the
hard
end,
to understand
the
how
more you
she
can help them.
worked,
So,
but the
in other
music
words,
was just
the
too
higher
quiet,
the friendship
you know.
level, the better
The music
the
was just a
effect.
tad bit too
Awesome. I
quiet.
want Mizuki in my team as
So,
soon as possible.
yeah,
Then
I
let's get
think
into
I
the
don't
version
understand how she
5.4
works because
event
the music was
wishes.
a tad too
In the
quiet.
first half of version 5.4,
Um,
we'll have event wishes for Yume, Mizuki, and Seijuin.
Oh
A new
shit,
5-star
Seijuin's with
catalyst,
her. I
Sunny
thought it was the
Morning
other way
Sleepin',
around.
will also be featured on the weapon banner.
That's
I
a
should also
decent-looking
mention that
weapon.
after the version
looks cute, but I
5.5
wouldn't get it.
update, Mizuki will be added to the standard wish banner.
In
Oh,
5.5,
nice. Another
she better
character on the
standard,
standard
okay.
banner who can help with exploration.
Okay, because Kiki told me
Exactly.
that she was on
Plus,
standard.
like we said before, Mizuki enhances swirl damage, so she's a flexible unit that can fit into so many teams. As long as you have elements that react with Animo, you're good to go.
Right, you can't
My
really go
only
wrong, which
downside
means you don't have to stress.
with this
I'm always down for
character
that.
Totally. If you're interested,
is
be sure to check out her banner in the new update.
the fact that
Now, in the second half of version 5.4, we'll have
nah. Bro. No fucking way. There is no fucking way, bro. Risley with Furina. Oh my god. Have fun trying to get Furina's weapon. Oh my god. Oh my god. Brother, they quite literally took Risley out of fucking cryo prison and they put him with his #1 support. His best support is on the same fucking phase. That is crazy, bro. Nah. Well, if you want C2 Furina and you already have C1, this is your opportunity. But if you want to get her weapon, good luck. Holy crap. Unless the 4 stars, let me not cope. Let me not cope.
returning event wishes from Furina and Risley.
Awesome! I've been waiting for them.
Yeah, me too. Okay.
Brother, what do you mean you've been waiting for them? Furina had a rerun in fucking 4.7, I think. What the fuck you mean you've been waiting for them?
Hey, that's it for the event wishes.
You've been waiting for Risley,
Alright,
that's who you were
next up.
waiting for.
Oh, looks like we have a message from Ayaka. Let's take a look.
Hello, traveler. It's been a while. I hope you're well. I wanted to tell you about
Why
an
do I have
upcoming
this
event in
stupid ass
Inazuma,
bitch on my screen with
the
a fat
Mikawa
ass
Flower
forehead?
Festival. If you have some time, perhaps you could join us for this grand occasion. I know Brother and Toma would love to see you. And I feel the same. In fact, I hear the Shogun and Lady Gucci have special plans in store. Of course, your participation will make the event all the more special.
Huh. Ayaka mentioned the Mikawa Flower Festival. Why don't we go check it out?
Sounds good. While we head to the venue, take a look at the second redemption code, travelers.
Alright. My only downside with Mizuki is they have no fucking idea what they want her to be. The reason why I say that is because in Genshin Impact, we quite literally have characters that are made to be a support, made to be a sub DPS, made to be a DPS, and supports that are strong enough with the right teams or with certain builds to be a DPS if you wailed or tried hard enough. But Mizuki, I don't know what the fuck she is. Because realistically, they're saying her swirl damage is enough to do taser, But we just had Lanyan, and Lanyan is good enough to fucking do damage competitive to Sucrose. So why the fuck do we have a 5-star healer who could swirl again? Why? Just why? And I get the whole floating idea, the gimmick. It's cute, I guess. But the healing is so bad. Like, I was thinking the healing was going to be a over time, you know, like all the other fucking healers in the game. You have to eat the fucking snack and it heals you once. It doesn't continuously heal you. And there's only so many. And I'm thinking, yeah, this isn't good. I'm not trying to be I'm not trying to like nitpick. I'm just being honest, but like I can understand why she's on the standard banner because they don't know what the fuck she does. Like her kit is so confusing that I don't know how I would play her in a team at all. I'm being completely honest with you. Like I don't eat the snack, it does explosion damage. How big is the explosion damage? Oh, it's barely anything. Okay, well then what's the point? You might as well use Jean at that point. You might as well use Sucrose. You might as well use Lanyan, you know? You might as well use someone who's actually going to benefit you. Fuck me. Mizuki just seems like a throwaway character that's just lore cute. Like, lore-wise interesting. I already know some random whale is gonna fucking make her do 1 million damage, but like, that's not the point. I don't understand why they make her seem like she can do damage, but then say how much her burst provides healing and other things. Like, it's confusing. They didn't even say anything about her passives that benefited the healing at all. They just said the passives that she has, if you've got certain people in the team and you eat food, it helps, but like no healing as an actual, like, in her kit. This program is brought to you by the following sponsors of Yai Publishing House and Asa Bath House.
Welcome back, travelers. We now come to you with a special segment of today's program.
Yep.
The Enchanted Tales of the Mikawa
Festival.
Sponsored
I
by
see.
Yai Publishing House and Isa Bathhouse.
A century ago, the Mikawa Flower Festival was an event where all kinds of yokai gathered in celebration.
I mean,
but now,
knowing she's a standard banner character, if you lose your 50-50 to her now, you can get her from the 5-star standard, like the guarantee thing from the anniversary every year. So if you want to get consolations, I guess you can.
Oh, hey, that means it's been over 2 years since the last Mikawa Flower Festival. Do you still remember it, Kai?
Of course. Ayato's test of courage feels like it was just yesterday.
No, it didn't, buddy.
I still remember
no, it didn't, buddy.
Yuge on the beach and
no, it
bonding
didn't.
with our
Motherfucker, that shit was 2.6.
I really had fun
no,
during
it
that
didn't.
event.
No,
yeah,
it didn't.
I
Don't
remember
lie.
thinking,
Don't lie.
If a game on
that
the beach
bitch was
is
over
this
2 years
fun,
ago. Don't
imagine
lie.
what a full-blown Mikawa Flower Festival could be like.
Yeah, looks like we finally have the chance to find out. But it's not just for yokai this time.
That's right. The Shogunate is finally organizing a celebration for humans and yokai to enjoy together.
It's
Yo,
a
what's up,
joint
622?
effort in
Welcome to
every
stream.
sense of the word. There's so much to look forward to. So let's give travelers a sneak peek at the festivities.
Wow, things are looking lively already.
Yes. These are the participants in the 48-hour game development competition.
Wait, so they only have 48 hours? I think it would take me that long just to come up with an idea.
Yeah, that's why the collaboration between humans and yokai is so important. With the help of a kitsune meal, certain yokai can now communicate in human speech, which means the game development teams have human ingenuity and
Mizuki
yokai
looks like
power
she's
on
going to
their
be
side.
absolute shit in
The
my opinion.
sky's the limit.
I was just
Wow.
talking about how I was
can't
really
even
confused with her
imagine what the
kit.
teams
I
are
didn't
gonna come
understand the
up with.
point of it.
Speaking of teams, let's take a second to introduce the contestants.
They were promoting her as a damage
And
dealer,
we
but
can
saying
give an
she's got
overview
healing
of
and
their
her
games
healing is
while we're at
important,
it.
but then
All right,
her healing
take it
is
away.
one instance rather than over time,
All right, let's
despite
take a
getting so
look at
many
our
healers
first
now that
team.
heal
Mizuki,
over time.
Gyobukoban,
Like,
and
she
Kokumi,
doesn't...
and their
she looks so
game, A
confusing.
Little Fox's Daydream. Players will need to guide a little fox through different dreamscapes, collecting fried tofu along the way.
Fried
until you
tofu.
reach the ramen
I've actually
stall
never
at
had
your
tofu in my
destination.
life.
And if you make it to the final checkpoint,
My
a
Discord mod
very
is going to
cute,
struggle getting
very
Rise's weapon.
special little Baku will
Brother,
appear
I would
to
love to get
congratulate
Fiorina's
you.
weapon, but,
Oh, but
I don't want to try and
you
see if
didn't
I can
hear that
get
from
right.
me.
I don't want to get Rise's
Yeah,
weapon. I don't want
okay.
it. I don't need it.
As for the identity of the little Baku, I'll leave that for the travelers to mull over.
Here's a tip. As the setting changes between dreams and nightmares, make sure to watch your step. Otherwise, it's not a pleasant way down.
Uh-oh.
Oof.
Ouch.
Alright, moving on to Sayu, Kichiboshi, and Yoimiya's team and their game, Bunshin Phantasm. This is a game that really makes you think. What do you do when the bridge to your destination disappears in front of you?
I have to use my brain?
That's where the Mujina body
No
doubles
way!
come in. Mujina body doubles mimic your movements, and you will need to use the mechanic
I
to
know
your
how to press
advantage to find a way
EQ.
forward.
I can't do this.
This
I'm a
game has
Genshin
Sayu
player.
written all
Oh my
over
god,
it.
I can't spam
Making her
EQ.
clones do all the
I
work
have
while
to
she takes a
think.
nap? That sounds like her. But that's just my guess. Travelers will need to uncover the full story behind this game for themselves.
I heard the team is hard at work
Bro,
developing new
the way he
stages
said you
and
have to use your
expanding on the
brain,
clone
it made it
mechanic.
sound like it was quite
there are
challenging
even
my
more
intellect.
intriguing puzzles in store.
Sounds exciting.
All right, those last two games are new additions to the festival, but this next one might look a little familiar. It's a new and improved version of Akizu Yuge.
My
This
intelligence
time
is
with a
challenged.
Mondstadt twist. It's called Akitsu Harpastum, developed by Toma, Hitotsume Kozo, Yoko,
Okay, out of all
Kappa,
these
and
ones,
Shozen.
this one looks
Okay,
somewhat
I think I
fun.
can guess the mastermind
All the
behind
other ones
this
look
game.
boring, but this
The
this
Ludi
this one
Harpastum
looks fun.
elements make it pretty clear it must be Toma's idea. He's from Mondstadt after
This one
all.
looks kind of fun.
And the break
I would
mecanic
play this.
definitely
I mean,
reminds
obviously
me
I've
of
played them all, but
Akitsu
like this one looks
Yuge.
fun.
I can see the mashup.
Exactly. Plus, with Shoze's yokai powers, there are even special effects this time that really take it to the next level.
We should also mention Akitsu Harpastum can be played solo or in co-op.
Ooh!
So you can put your skills to the test on your own or with friends.
As you can
Kiki.
see, there are a lot of fun
we're
games
playing
in
that
store.
together.
Maybe you even have a favorite already. If so, you're ahead of the game. Because in this competition, the winner of the award for Best Game is completely up to the traveler. The winning team gets to take home the Tanuki Game Award.
Ooh, that's a big decision.
Definitely. Now we only gave a brief
it's your
overview
first
of
festival
each game,
in Inazuma,
so better
isn't
to
it?
reserve judgment until you experience the final
Wait,
product. for
isn't it your
yourself.
first
And
ever
of
festival,
course,
Rocket?
No
Yeah,
celebration
it
is complete without rewards. All you have to do is join in on the fun. Take part in the various games to earn festival stamps.
What the fuck
Once
does
you
it
collect
do?
a certain amount, you can exchange
What
them
does it
for
do?
all sorts of rewards, including a new 4-star pole.
Yeah, what does it
Wow,
do?
I'm so excited. This festival is jam-packed with activities.
For sure. Plus, you can always stop by Isa Bathhouse if you need a break.
What? I know damn well they're not giving us fan service. I know damn well they're not giving us fan service. I know damn well they ain't giving us no fucking fan service. I know damn well they ain't giving us no fan service. What the fuck did I just see? I know damn well they ain't giving us no fan service. Brother, why the fuck am I not Aether right now? Why the fuck am I not Aether right now? My mother is right there. My wife is right there. Get me in that fucking tub. Get me in that fucking hot tub right now. Get me in that hot spring right now. Bitch, Yaimiko don't even look like she got shit on. That bitch... I'm sorry. The way how Mizuki is chilling so politely, Raiden's got her arms crossed, and Yaimiko's just got her bitch is chilling like she. Bro, Yaimiko is so fucking laid back. Her hair looks so cute. I'm not gonna lie. Raiden's hair looks decent, but yo, Yaimiko, the way she posed, I know she a freak. Oh my god, she's so sassy, bro. What the fuck? Why is she so sassy? What the fuck? She's sipping tea in a fucking hot tub. This is actually like some anime ass type of fucking isekai haram type of shit, bro. Why is it the traveler, bro? Why can't it be me? Fuck's sake.
The bath.
You know damn well they're not gonna animate this. You know damn well they're not gonna animate this. This is literally just gonna be a fucking PNG. It's gonna be a fucking PNG, bro. If they animated it, yo. I'm playing. It's gonna be a PNG. I already know it's gonna be.
Bathhouse even made custom bathrobes for their
Ayo. Okay, for starters, why the fuck are we watching them play TCG? TCG's dead, okay? Stop trying to make it as if Sinnoh or Sinnoh like cares about TCG like everyone else. Like no one cares, okay? Like no one cares. Okay. I just gotta make this clear. Out of all these characters, Heizu actually looks kind of cool. I kind of like his design. Like Heizu's design, low-key kind of fire, bro. Like his hair, his outfit, it's kind of cool. Ayato looks like a fucking uncle. And yeah, Ayaka, I'm not too crazy about. Kokomi, but I'm not gonna lie. Respectfully, Yoimiya, whatever you did to your fucking hair, the way you look, bitch, she made herself go from a fucking adult to making herself look like a kid. I'm being dead ass. Like the way she did that actually made herself look like a kid. But Ayato looks like a fucking uncle, bro. Bro looks like a fucking uncle. It's crazy.
Their guests during the festival.
I didn't even know there was TCG. Yeah, they have a shitty TCG game that was good when it first came out, but afterwards they just didn't make it interesting. They added like new cards, but they didn't add. They added new modes to it and made it more competitive, but they didn't add any rewards to it or make it have any PvP. Like it was a good concept, but they fucked it up because they didn't add anything to make it interesting. All they did was just add new cards and add new cards and add new cards. They didn't add anything to make it really fun. You know, when it first came out, everyone and their motherfucking mother was on that bitch. Everyone was playing that shit. Everyone was playing it. But as soon as they like added anything interesting, it died so fucking. It died. The way how TCG fell off so hard, it made Rocket Racing look somewhat decent. That's how bad TCG is.
Awesome.
Definitely. Yae Publishing House will also have a booth, so check it out if you're interested.
All right. Before we wrap up this special broadcast,
I don't get why they designed these characters but didn't add them. That's what I'm saying! Bro, all these fucking events, online events, any events, they don't make them skins, bro. They don't make them skins. Brother, they're missing out on money. They're missing out on money. Please tell me you added some new echoes at least.
we have one last announcement. Her Excellency, the Almighty Narukami Ogosho, God of Thunder, will make a special appearance at the Mikawa Flower Festival.
Wow, the Shogun is going in person. That's definitely going to cause a stir. But wait, hold on. She's not just going for the festivities, is she?
Well, I heard she's coming to investigate a nightmare with ties to Mikoshi Chiyo.
Mikoshi Chiyo?
Who the fuck is that?
You mean her Oni friend from all those years ago?
Yeah, but I don't know. It's just a rumor. We probably shouldn't spread that around.
No. You're right. That could be dangerous.
Yeah. The Mikawa Flower Festival welcomes all visitors, human and yokai alike. Whether you're new to the festival or a returning visitor, a competitor or a spectator, there's more than enough fun to go around.
That's right. And with that,
we hope to see you there.
They are fucking playing with us! I can't! We get PNG, we get fucking chibis! Stop doing this! Why are they playing? First PNG and now chibis! I can't, bro! I fucking can't! Bruh! Stop fucking with my emotions! Yaimiko looks so cute, bro! Oh my god! Bro, they're actually playing with my fucking feels right now. Make the Yaimiko in a bathrobe a skin, and my wallet is yours. Okay, one thing I gotta say is, this patch, as a whole, this patch is giving, don't play the game. Respectfully, respectfully, this patch is giving, don't play the game. Play other games. Play Zenless Zone Zero. Play Honkai Star Rail. Play Wuthering Waves. This game is giving. It's so much filler. It's so much non-exclusive content that like you probably wouldn't give a fuck if you missed out on the polearm that's exclusive to the event. It's giving dead patch. It's giving I don't give a fuck if you play the game. I only care about if you summon for Risley, and then we get into some decent stuff in 5.5. That's it.
Travelers.
Welcome back. You know,
This is such a dead patch. Such a dead patch.
That we get to reunite with a bunch of old friends.
It's so there's the event-wise and like content-wise, it's so boring.
That's exactly why the dev team designed this next event. Let's take a look.
Like all there is event-wise is literally just a quest and a Mizuki story quest. That's it. Why is Zhongli here? You're just being negative, being negative. I'm being honest. There's nothing interesting. It's just a mini games and a story quest and a festival. That's it. Compared to 5.3, that's hardly anything. Or 5.2, that's hardly anything.
This new version 5.4 event is called Traveler's Tales Anthology Chapter. Keep an eye out as you wander the open world. You might just spot some familiar faces or hear some interesting news about them.
What an awesome way to reunite with our old friends.
Yeah, and get a glimpse of an average day in their life.
Oh, hold on. The map is pretty big at this point. Won't it be like trying to find a needle in a haystack?
Don't worry. Whenever there's news about one of our companions, their anecdote icon will appear on the map. All travelers need to do is head to the marked location to check it out.
They still haven't added a skip button.
Anecdote, the corresponding story will
the
be
thing is,
recorded.
Genshin as a Genshin Impact is so story focused that like they want you to read the story rather than skipping through it. And if they did add a skip button, which they wouldn't, then yeah,
that's true.
They know everyone would skip everything.
Is Traveler's Tales Anthology Chapter. Does that mean there will be more chapters in the future?
I think they should add a skip button because people who don't care about lore would just want to skip through
They're
it.
hoping to refine the experience in the future after receiving feedback from travelers.
Cool.
When does this event actually come out?
More secrets to uncover.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Let's take a look at the rest of our version 5.4.
Yeah, this patch looks so shit to me.
First up is a combat
it looks
called Realm of Tempered Valor.
It looks just
in this event, each challenge is made up of
boring,
25
in my
floors
opinion.
of combat stages. The level and HP of opponents within each challenge
it's
increases
just
as you ascend
one
from
character
floor to floor.
and
Travelers must clear the stage
a
within
5-star
30
character
seconds to
that
move on to the
is
next floor.
running with Purina and
yeah, for sure. Also,
an
if you reach
event
a
for
certain floor
primos,
in
that's
single-player
it.
mode, you can grant a buff to your friends. Of course, your friends can also do the same for you.
I'd be skipping
I should
everything.
also mention
I
there
mean,
are
same.
different ways to take part in this event. You can
I'd
choose to take
expect,
on the challenge solo or team up with friends in co-op.
In my opinion, I just
Whatever
literally
you
see this
choose,
as
there are
everyone skip
ample rewards to
and
collect
just
along the
play
way.
other games
Nice.
instead of
I feel
Genshin.
like travelers will
Like
really
only
get to
obviously
put their
come
bills
back
to the
to all
test in
the
this event.
important shit,
Definitely.
like all the
And
events to
speaking
play.
of rewards,
But like,
if you reach a certain floor,
I don't
you'll
see
even
it as
receive
a.
an event-exclusive
We
menu
have
card.
5-6 weeks worth of
A
content,
baby
guys. Let's
Tetley sword
go.
punching an abyss
Like no,
mage. So cute.
it's not.
All right,
It's not
let's
that
move from
type
the
of
combat arena
update.
into the great outdoors. Invasive fish
Genshin
species have
realistically
been
has
spotted
like
in the waters of
maybe a week
Fontaine,
and a half,
and
maybe
rather
half a week
peculiar
of that
individual who
amount of
calls
content.
herself an unchained hunter needs our help.
Obviously, it's spread
In
throughout the
Invasive Fish
patch.
Wrangler, travelers will need to head to designated fishing zones to address the crisis. Travelers can take part in 2 different modes, co-op mode and fish-off mode, meaning you can either work together or compete against each other, while collecting primo gems along the way.
And in the end, your efforts help Fontaine avert a major ecological crisis. So that's an added bonus. Plus, competing to see who can catch more fish is just really fun.
Yeah, if you are the first to catch the giant of the
I don't know how
unicorn
catching fish
you
is
can
fun
even receive a
personally,
higher
but
score.
Hold on.
it
Doesn't
is
the
what it
so-called
is.
Unchained Hunter look a little familiar? Wait, It's the same merchant who released Sumeru fish species into Mondstadt that one time. Wow, looks like she really turned over a new leaf. And speaking of familiar faces, another old friend will be returning in version 5.4. That's right, it's Xavier.
Oh, the filmmaker smiled upon by the gods. What kind of commission is it this time? Another film?
Nope, not a film this time. A commercial for his sponsor. But it's not really a commission, it's more like doing something creative with an old friend. Besides, Xavier already shot the footage. All travelers need to do is edit it. You can totally make it your own.
Make it our own? But what about the sponsor? Aren't there requirements?
When it comes to art, there's no right answer, right? Xavier said it just needs to be interesting. If the sponsor has an objection, Xavier has our back.
Wow. Okay, I like the sound of that. And it looks like we can use the same footage 3 times. That leaves a lot of room for creativity.
And feedback. The cast, crew, and sponsors of your commercial will be able to weigh in on your final cut. Plus, you can have multiple saves, and you can even share and showcase your work. I can't wait to see what everyone comes up with.
I think I saw Ito in some of the footage. I was wondering why he wasn't part of the game development competition. Looks like he was busy filming an ad.
Yeah, for Genius Invocation TCG by the looks of it. Which is perfect, because we have some Genius Invocation
I'm not listening to this. I don't play Genius.
news of our own.
I don't.
In addition, start aid to
Flow event is returning in version 5.4. Check it out if you need Mora or character experience materials.
I might need some
it's
more.
time for a few system optimizations.
Okay, this is what I care about.
In version 5.1, a calculator was added to the crafting bench to make the enhancement process easier. But the dev team thought that there was still some room for improvement. So, in version 5.4, travelers can look forward to more sweeping optimizations to the enhancement process.
First up is an optimization to enhancement material collection. In the training guide, you can now add level up plans for your characters. All you need to do is set your level up goals, and the system will display the materials you need as well as where to obtain them. In addition, once you set a goal, reminders of the required materials will be displayed in various key interfaces, including the Adventure Handbook, Domain Entrances, and Domain Completion screen, and the Battle Pass rewards. And when you click on a certain material, you can see your collection progress
Okay,
as well as whether you reach your goal.
That's alright.
Nice, I like all
That's
the reminders.
nice.
It saves a lot of time when you don't have to do those calculations yourself.
That's nice.
Plus, the interface seems a lot more intuitive.
Also, certain common interfaces will now display your current resin count. You no longer need to exit to a separate screen. In addition, if you can craft a certain material, clicking on Craftable Amount will display the crafting bench in your current region on the map, and you can click on it to teleport.
The character list has also been streamlined by reducing the number of steps needed to navigate the interface. For example, say you just obtained talent upgrade materials for Risley, and after upgrading his talents, you want to do the same for Sijuin. Now, when you switch characters, you can remain within the talent interface
that's
instead
nice.
of exiting
That's
to
nice.
the attributes page.
That's way
In
off.
addition,
That's better
for
than
travelers
searching.
who
Yeah,
play on
okay.
PC and use keyboard and mouse input, elemental icons have been added when scrolling through the character list.
Oh, that's very
Travelers
helpful.
can use them to quickly filter their characters by
Okay.
element.
Wow, I'm used to just dragging the character tab at the top, but it can take a while when you have a lot of characters.
For sure.
It's
The
helpful.
filtering icon in the lower left-hand corner can make that easier too. Try it out.
We should have had this a long time
I
ago, but
will.
it's helpful.
Alright, let's move on to some optimizations to weapon filtering. After the version 5.4 update, you can now filter weapons by secondary attributes.
Oh, and characters now have recommended weapon attributes, which should be helpful if you're unsure which secondary attributes to prioritize.
In addition, an auto-add button has been added to the weapon
I'm
enhancement
confused
screen,
about the whole
making it
weapon
much
thing because
easier
I'm of
and
the
faster to
opinion
level
surely
your
you know
weapons.
what weapon you're after.
Finally, the Serenity Pot now allows you to quickly
Unless you
get in
just
touch with
have that
Tubby
many
to
weapons,
handle
then
all
fair
sorts
enough.
of design business. Plus, you can now buy materials and craft furnishings anytime, anywhere, even indoors.
Nice!
All right,
that's it?
That's it for system
Yep.
optimizations. Be sure to check them out in-game once the update goes live.
Okay.
Looks like we covered everything, which means that's a wrap for the version 5.4 special program.
Is there anything at the
Anything
end?
you want to say before we go, Kai?
Yes, of course. I've been waiting for this.
It's just okay. So it's just some therapy stuff at the end with Mizuki. Okay, so as of right now, Genshin 5.4 looks like a massive, massive, massive skip patch. In my opinion, it's very, very dead. The only reason why I say it's dead is compared to every single previous patch we've had in Natlan, 5.0 obviously was jam-packed with content. 5.1 had not a lot of stuff, but it also had Zilonin and it had some events. 5.2 had Chaska, a brand new region expansion, and a load of new content regards to bosses and events. 5.3, of course, our conquest, and we had Sitlali and Mavwika and so many other things, even Arlecchino. It was jam-packed, Lantern Rap Festival. We've had so much content in the past 3 patches that this patch here, it's literally just a couple mini games for Inazuma Festival and maybe just a story quest for Mizuki and like a couple little mini games for like Leeware. Other than that, there's nothing else. I mean, other than the co-op stuff, the co-op game mode with the with Toma's one looks cool. That one looks cool, but everything else, I don't know why someone would find fishing interesting. Personally, co-op fishing, like I don't really get that. And yeah, it just looks like a skip patch to me. Like boring. Play other things. I'm looking at this, and Hoyoverse is saying, "Don't play Genshin. Play other games." That's literally it. Because realistically, unless you want Mizuki, then you'll be like, I love this patch." Unless you want to get, you know, Risley or Furina, you'll be like, "I love this patch. Yay!" Or you care about some of the characters out in the story quests and in the event quests, and yeah, I can understand why you'd like this patch, but as of like content, I can expect the first couple of days to be decent, and then later on, people be like, "Where is 5.5? I want to see the next character. I'm fed up of seeing Risley on my screen." Like I'm expecting that to be all over my TikTok, and you know, I'm expecting fucking 6'3" to be like, "I can't be asked to see this shit on my screen anymore." Lol.